I'm not going to waste too much of your time. I'm just going to come out and say it. I really like this device. I will say that this is going to be an excellent wearable and fitness tracker for a lot of you out there, but not so much for a few of you. Are you really serious about your fitness? Your resting heart rate, your HRV, your recovery is of the utmost importance to you? Or are you maybe an avid runner? Somebody that needs to track a lot of miles, have pace, time, and GPS? Well, this is probably not the device for you. But if you're focused on improving a wide range of health metrics, this $89 follow-up to the original Halo might just be perfect. It's an incredible piece of technology with very little downside. So let's take a deep dive into what makes this budget-friendly piece of tech so cool. I believe a good piece of technology should make your life better, and the data it provides should not get in your way. And if that data is coming from a wearable that's supposed to help you make healthier choices, well, then that data has to be easy to understand as well. I tested the Fitbit Sense a while back, and for $300+ at the time, I was disappointed to say the least. The app was cluttered and unintuitive. The watch itself was clunky and unresponsive. I would have to tap, or swipe multiple times for my gesture or action to be registered. That's what I'm talking about. The device shouldn't get in your way. I felt like the device was a bottleneck between me and improvement. So when I saw that the Amazon Halo now had a screen and it was only $89, I thought there was no way it could be any good. But I was wrong. Other than my iPhone and maybe my iPad Pro, this is the most responsive touchscreen I've probably got in my house. Every tap and swipe does exactly what it's supposed to do the first time. The screen is bright enough, the icons are easy to understand, and the animations are nice. There are no physical buttons on the Halo View, but still navigating your way around the menu, and the device itself is really easy to understand. You can either tap on this button on the face or raise to wake the Halo View. From there, it's just a matter of swipes left or right and up and down to navigate the menu. All of the most important metrics you would want to see while on the go are right here. Let's quickly dive into that menu. Swiping left, we have sleep, calories, steps, activity, and heart rate. Swiping down, you have data, exercise, tools, and settings. Each of these categories have subfolders in which you can access things like measuring your blood oxygen saturation. You can start and specify a kind of workout you're going to do, different alarms, your stopwatch, sync your data, turn on night mode, change your watch face, and check your battery life. There are more too, that's actually just a few of them. Speaking of the app, it's honestly one of the best and easiest UIs for a fitness tracker I've ever used. Everything is simply laid out, there's no clutter, and it's very easy to navigate and understand. I wish all apps were more like this. Okay, so even though it's simple, it is expansive. There is a lot going on here. And Amazon has put a lot of thought into the features and info that you would want to see most when trying to make some healthier choices. Not only will you get all of the info on your activity for the day, week, and month, including calories burned, steps taken, points earned. We'll get more into that info here in just a bit, but you'll also have access to features no other wearable is offering, like real-time tone analysis, body composition measurements, and movement assessments. Plus, with your membership, you've got an entire dedicated section to nutrition, meal planning, and a plethora of workout programs. Now the feed is where you'll see all of this data. The top row will have your points for the day, that's your activity, along with your points for the week right underneath it. Then your steps, calories burned for the day, and your prior night's sleep score out of 100. In the top right-hand corner, you'll see your battery life. So here's the deal with the points. Amazon is making exercising and fitness a whole lot easier by simplifying the process. For every bit of activity, no matter how easy or intense, it's accounted for and given a point value, with the goal of hitting 150 points for the week. Think of it like the 10,000 steps in a day metric, only a little better. And each intensity zone is given a point value. Intense getting 2 points per minute, moderate getting 1 point per minute, and light getting 1 point for every 20 minutes. But you can also lose points for being sedentary. So if you're not doing anything for too long, it will deduct a point. Why? Because being sedentary and leading a sedentary lifestyle increases your chance for things like heart disease. Essentially, Amazon has turned exercising and fitness into a game, and anytime you can gamify something, you're going to increase the likelihood of you sticking with it and making progress. Are you trying to find more inspiration for getting out and exercising? Well, scrolling a little further down, you can access a smorgasbord of fitness programs based on your likes and needs. So if you want to do a bar program, you can do that. Here's a 3-week program for an intermediate level person. Or here's a 30-day lengthen and tone program. Do you got some tight tissues and need to improve your mobility? Great. There are 3 related mobility programs right at your fingertips. Let's say I find a strength program I like. When I select it, it will bring up an introductory video that gives me an idea of what I can expect if I were to do that program. Let's check out Focus Strength.
Everyone, welcome to this Focus Strength program. I'm Michael Hildebrand.
And I'm Sarah Wolgamuth. Let's get our new year started off right, building strength through healthy habits and new routines.
Sarah and I are going to alternate weeks where we'll be coaching you through strength workouts that focus on specific movement patterns in each workout.
Together, Michael and I will teach the New Year's Day workout, which is arguably the best workout of the year.
As you can see, just the content alone for increasing your activity is incredible. I have been a health and fitness professional now for, nearly 20 years. Currently, right now, I'm running my 10-week coaching group. That's where I work with individuals one-on-one in all aspects of their life to help them make more healthy improvements. A critical focus and foundation of this program is improving their sleep. You see, sleep regulates nearly every function in the human body, both mental and physical. Halo View understands that and actually gives you a lot of useful tools to make positive change. If we click on sleep, you'll see your sleep score. That's the big number. And to the right of that, you'll see your actual time of sleep, your time to fall asleep or sleep latency, and your time spent awake. Now below that is a hypnogram. That's simply a diagram that shows you how long you were in each stage of sleep. Below that, you'll see how it works. So what your sleep score means, what makes a good night's sleep, how to interpret your hypnogram, and programs to help you sleep better. Let's check out the wide array of sleep programs. Scrolling down, you can see a ton of different meditations and programs to improve your relaxation. Each of these have a program length in the top right-hand corner. At the bottom of the description, you'll see what the program improves. Some help you fall asleep faster, while some just improve the overall quality of your sleep. Let's click on the nightly meditation program I've already started. Each day has a video, and once you've watched the video entirely, the program and its progress will automatically update. Scrolling down, you can set a reminder notification so you won't forget, and below that are all the details to the program and finally what the program impacts. Improving your sleep is going to lead to better cognitive and physical performance. It's going to boost your immune system, regulate your hormones better, which are responsible for building muscle and burning fat, and honestly, just an all-around happier life. If we head back to the feed screen and scroll down, we'll see things like why resting heart rate is important, disturbances during sleep, and a few videos to help you get inspired. Here's one featuring Russell Wilson. If we scroll down, we can see the overview of the program, equipment needed, difficulty, and session length and frequency.
What's up, crew? This is your quarterback, Russell Wilson, and for the next 4 weeks, you'll be going through my Danger Train workout. It's my vision to give everyone access to my world-class performance team, and my trainer, Decker Davis, will be helping to lead you through these workouts. Come on, Russell.
If you like these types of programs, if you click on the Discover tab at the bottom, you'll see a ton of different types of programs, all to help with fitness, sleep, nutrition, mindfulness, and even your tone. You can differentiate whether you want just a one-off workout or an entire program. Then you can also filter by the type of workout you want to do. What's really cool is this same type of system also applies to the nutrition section. You can discover new recipes that will show you the categories it falls under, like keto or Mediterranean. Plus, it will also give you the calories and macro breakdowns for each serving. You can add it to your menu, which is a log of the meals you like to eat most frequently. Plus, it gives you all the directions to make that meal. And if you want something more planned out, well, just click a program. Of course, you can filter those results by goal. Do you want to reduce body fat? Click that. I want it to be 4 weeks. Click that as well. Let's explore the benefits of intermittent fasting. Man, in some ways, I feel like this could honestly put me out of a job. And this is all a part of the membership, which is included for free for an entire year. So definitely take advantage of that. Finally, I want to show you the 3 features that no other wearable is offering. In the data tab, you'll see movement, tone, and body. Each of these has an assessment that you can take. Remember that coaching group I mentioned earlier? Well, the very first thing I have them do is take a movement assessment. It's vital in helping me program the exercises they need to recover from past injuries and preventing new ones. And I honestly charge a lot of money for this. But on the Amazon Halo View, well, you can do it for free. Essentially, you perform 5 different movements and Halo will assess this and give you a score out of 100.
Stay tall. 10, 9, 8, squat, breathe, and stand. And we're done. Nice job.
The original Amazon Halo introduced tone analysis as a way to help you understand how you sound to others in an effort to improve your relationships with those around you. And it's offered again here on the View. You take a simple test to let the View analyze your speech patterns and basically figures out what kind of mood you're in. You can turn this feature on for a real-time test, or you can just leave it on in the background and it will break down the moods you spent most of your day in. That way you can see how you're communicating with those people around you. Finally, just like on the original Amazon Halo, you can take a body composition measurement. Body fat is a much more accurate and better measure of health and fitness than BMI or weight alone. And taking a measurement is quite easy, and it's more accurate than a smart scale. The Amazon Halo View has taken the most important aspects about your health: activity, sleep, nutrition, and assessment, and made them easy, measurable, and accessible. And it's why I think it's the best wearable for anyone other than the 2 groups I mentioned at the start of this video. Now, it wouldn't be a complete review if I didn't share with you the things I don't really care for about the Amazon Halo View, so here they are. Number 1, this is swim-proof, but not shower-proof. What do I mean? Well, because it doesn't have a physical button and it has this haptic button on the front, when you walk in, when water hits it, if water hits that button, it will open your menu. And many droplets of water can actually swipe and select different things. So in theory, even though it would be very improbable, you could factory reset your watch, your device, while being in the shower, and that would suck. So I don't advise taking it in there. Number 2, this is bound to happen with almost any wearable technology, but this happened the other day and it was kind of frustrating. Basically, my Amazon Halo View got stuck in a sync loop. It was connected, but it wouldn't sync, and I had to go through a whole bunch of processes multiple times and it wasn't working. And finally, I had to resort to doing a factory reset, which I was really nervous for because I didn't want to lose all of my information. So I did that, but as a pro, I didn't. I lost no information, so there really was no downside to it. Honestly, maybe that's a positive. Number 3 is the raise to wake feature. It's overly sensitive, and being in bed, if I tossed and turned, it would come on. It was very bright. It would wake me up, would wake my wife up. So all in all, I just had to turn the raise to wake feature off. At this point, you're probably screaming at me, how accurate is it? Now, comparing the data I can compare to the Whoop, the Halo isn't going to be as accurate, but is it accurate enough? When it comes to activity, it's auto-detected the right type of activity, but they did differ in just about everything else. Your heart rate, your maximum heart rate, the duration that you were working out for, all of those were a little different. When it comes to the sleep metrics, I found that they were closer, but again, they didn't match up perfectly. Steps aren't something we can compare. The Whoop doesn't measure steps. So I actually bought a click counter to measure the accuracy of its step counter. Okay, we're gonna test the step counter because I just got one of these little clicky thing. So for every step I take, I just use this click counter and we're gonna measure that accuracy against what the Amazon Halo tells us. So it's a good idea to go ahead and sync it. That way we know exactly how many steps we have at the start, and then we'll just compare it at the end. So let's go to our Halo app. So right now it looks like we have 5,076 steps. What is going on with my autofocus? This is actually a lot harder than it looks, because I also got to make sure that my arm is free to move, or that would, what's the word I'm looking for, interfere with the testing. Okay, step count test complete. 614, I don't think you can read that. It says 614. So now we're syncing it and we'll see what this updates to. 5,730 minus how many? 614 leaves me with 5,116 minus 5,076 equals 40. So it was only off by 40 steps. Is the Amazon Halo View accurate? Well, compared to the Whoop, no, not really. What about compared to an Oura Ring? Well, also no, the Oura Ring is going to be more like a Whoop. But is it accurate enough to give you actionable insight into the routines and trends that are affecting your health? Yes. Remember that this device isn't meant for the hardcore fitness enthusiast. The user just needs accurate enough and reliable data to help them make better decisions, and it does just that. And maybe most importantly, it does this at a fraction of the cost of something like a Whoop or an Oura Ring. Plus, it offers incredibly useful features that those other two don't. If you're thinking about getting an Oura Ring or a Fitbit, I'd strongly consider looking here first, as I think it's a better value proposition. That's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that like button. It's going to let me know that you liked the video, but more importantly, it lets the YouTube algorithm know that you liked it and that it should be shown to more people just like you. And if you want to see more content that's going to help you move, feel, and perform better, both mentally and physically, hit that subscribe button. It's free, it's easy, and it will also make you eligible to win some of the kick-ass giveaways that we do on this channel. Well, thanks again for watching. I'll catch you later. Peace.